fantastic evening. Let's start off with Connected and then stuff from their new record. But admire some of our guests that are on the show tonight. A truly extraordinary group we welcome from Alabama, the Blind Boys of Alabama. Mr. Danny Compton. A new and enormously talented group from the west of England, Goldfrapp. We're delighted to welcome back the Blockheads with Robbie Williams and Suggs. So that is Robbie Williams and Suggs with the Blockheads. Suggs. Robbie Williams. We have a bit of footage of Joey Ramone, who sadly is no longer with us. We'll be looking forward to that. Now, sadly, Ian Dury is no longer with us. The Blockheads are, and some fantastic artists have got together with them to remake brand new Boots and Panties. Let's welcome with them now, Mr. Robbie Williams.
The chances were slender, the beauties were brief. Shall I mourn your decline with some Thunderbird wine and a black handkerchief? I miss your sigh, Virginia whisper. I miss the voice that called my heart. Old and gone, sweet Jean Vincent, who slapped John. Socks, black shoes, black hair, white strap, lead, white gun, black sweet Jean Vincent. Let the blue caps roll tonight, and the sun come forward in the Union Hall with the pop is their delight. You got to
another honorary Blockhead who is also on this brand new Boots and Panties LP produced by the original producer Laurie Latham. And we welcome Suggs. Welcome to our world. I thought that was a mad dog, but in fact it was a cameraman going past us there.
They are all mad dogs, though, aren't they?
I suppose so, at the bottom of it all. Now, you're going to be singing with the Blockheads in a moment. When did you first meet Ian and the Blockheads?
I would have imagined it was outside Stiff Records, who we were signed to at the same time as them. The home for miscreants and bands that nobody else would have.
Mm-hmm.
And we got along swimmingly.
Yes. And was he an influence on Madness at all?
Yeah, very much, yes. You know, certainly in terms of his singing style and the songs, what he wrote.
Yes.
And even down to the lineup, I would have said, from the saxophone to the piano and what have you.
Yes.
It was very...
And which song have you chosen to do?
We've chosen to do a song called My Old Man, which Ian wrote about his own father, and is a very lovely song.
Why did you choose to do that one?
Well, we've always liked it. I personally really like the lyric in that one of the great things Ian could often do was make poignant things, have a bit of humour, and humorous things a little bit sad.
Yes.
It's a difficult balance.
Yes.
Which I think he gets on that song very well.
One of the things people forget when they're dealing with music is the words are very important. It's no good having a nice tune if you haven't got the right words.
That's right, Jools.
Finally, I suppose I should ask you, will there be a new Madness record out in the near future?
We haven't got one in the pipeline, but you never know.
No.
You never know.
I've
Was that hooray? Because we haven't got one out.
Well, we're looking forward to My Old Man in a little while, and I'm looking forward to the next bit of Madness and the next time that you're on the show, which will be in about 3 or 4 minutes, I believe. But now, we move to this camera, and we move over to this corner, where Alison Goldfrapp and Will Gregory are Goldfrapp. The job of the artist to ask questions, except I'm going to be asking the questions of the artists, and we're delighted to welcome Mr. Peter Blake. Now, really, of course, you're not known for record sleeves, but you have done, of course, the Sgt. Pepper record sleeve, which was a very milestone, I suppose, in sleeves. And you've done the one for the latest Ian, Dury and the Blockheads record.
Yeah.
Tell us about this picture. This is the original here, is it?
Yeah, that's the original painting. When Ian was alive, I think we had a kind of understanding that I would never do the covers. I don't know why quite, but I never did them then. But it seemed a nice idea to do this album. And I talked to Sophie, his wife, and we came up with the idea of just using a simple photograph, and she chose the photograph. It's from a Penny Smith photograph that I then worked from.
And when did you first meet Ian?
40 years ago, 1961. It was Walthamstow School of Art, and I was a young teacher, and my first class there was to take a class out sketching. And when I went to find them, I couldn't find any of them. They'd all disappeared. They were ruffians at Walthamstow.
Led by Ian?
Led by Ian, I think, yeah. And so I went into a pub to hide, and there they were.
To hide, you say? You went into the pub?
Well, I couldn't find the students, so I thought I'd just go to the pub. And there they were. So instead of saying, come on, lads, let's go and work, I bought them a drink, and I think we bonded then.
Yes. And, of course, Ian was an artist as well. I mean, a visual artist.
Yes, he was.
What sort of a visual artist was he?
He was good. He was kind of, I suppose, second-generation pop art.
You being the first?
I suppose, yeah.
What's your favourite one on this record?
I like Robbie very much, and I like the Wake Up and Make Love to Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I always like that.
Yes.
It's always one of my favourites.
Anyway, all I can say is, Peter Blake, thank you very much indeed. Wish you and there's the finished item.
My old man wore three-piece whistles. He was never home for long. Drove a bus for London transport. He knew where he belonged. Number waiting down to Euston. Double-decker, move along. Double-decker, move along. My old man. Later on he drove a roller, chauffeuring for foreign men. Dropped his H's on occasion, said God blimey now and then. Did the crossword in the Standard, at the airport in the rain. At the airport in the rain. My old man would never let his governor call him Billy, he was proud. Personal reasons make a difference. His last boss was allowed. Perhaps he had to keep his distance. Made a racket when he rowed. Made a racket when he rowed. My old man. My old man. My old man was fairly handsome. He smoked too many cigs. Lived in one room in Victoria. He was tidy in his digs. Had to have an operation when his ulcer got too big. When his ulcer got too big. My old man. The window, we met as one-to-one. Died before we'd done much talking, but relations had begun. All the while we thought about each other. All the best made from your son. All the best made from your son. My old man. My old man.
For the Blockheads. Now, also delighted to have, unusual in the studio, but it's a real treat to have Mo Molan with us. Mo Molan, welcome. Mo, what's your... Have you come to see anything particular in here this evening?
No, I just came to enjoy it. As Ian brought to so many people with his words and his music, so much fun and pleasure to so many of us.
So you were a big Ian fan?
Oh, without a doubt. And the thing that says it for me more than anything is the last song that he wrote, the last verse, which said, if I can remember it, I need you till the seasons lose their mystery. I'll want you till the birds forget to fly. I love you more than anyone in history. Whenever there's a wherefore, you're the why.
Yes, sweetness. Thank you very much. Mo Molan, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you both. Next week, Anastasia, Ash, Buena Vista Social Club, Colin Blunstone, Rod Arden, loads of people. Just come here and tune in. It's as simple as that. And now we go out with maybe what I might describe as an anthem of the Blockheads and Suggs and Car for Madness. This is, of course, Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll and the Blockheads.
Drugs and rock and roll.
a little piece of advice is quite welcome. You are free. Don't do nothing that is cut price. You know what they'll make you think. They will try their tricky devos, trap you with the ordinary. Get your teeth into a small slice, the cake of liberty. And rock and roll. Six and dance 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 and rock and roll. Sex and drugs and rock and roll. And Jools, Holland. Sex and drugs and rock and roll. 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 Sex and drugs and rock and roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elsie Craig.